Hello, my friends on YouTube. Today is Sunday, the 19th of December 2021. I was actually going to do a video because few things happened. However, a couple of days ago, I read an article that it sounded like an atomic bomb exploded in Saudi Arabia. Not in the literal sense. Uh, There was an article on BBC Arabic that Saudi Arabia had a conference for 3 days about the teaching of philosophy. And when I heard that title, I thought this is a very huge positive step coming to Saudi Arabia and to the Middle East. That was my initial reaction. However, as I open these videos on YouTube, and I'm going to put these were 3 long days, so I didn't finish everything. Some of them are in Arabic, I couldn't even sort them out. Some in English, and there's Arabic. Sometimes there is a translator to translate to the people who don't speak don't speak English, will translate to the guest in English. Anyway, you can look on YouTube and you may find it in both language. I didn't have time to do that, but I'm going to put the link to the video that I found. Saudi Arabia, and this is not a secret, gives millions of dollars to many prominent universities in the world. One of them is Harvard and MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They give a lot of money to these universities. And the reason is they have certain agenda, and they are buying the professors. They send money. They are buying the university's mind, in a way. They are not physically buying the university, but they are injecting certain things to the university that it has to be taught. Otherwise, why would you give millions of dollars donation every year? You have an objective, obviously. Okay, let's put this aside. I was very excited that Saudi Arabia is opening to philosophy, and indeed there was few professors of philosophy. One of them caught my eyes. He is a professor of philosophy in Harvard University, and he is very well known, and he has books. His name is Michael Sandel. When I listened to this man, I was really excited. He's going to help the Saudi young people to start to think, question, analyze. No, no. That's a new invasion, a new. Okay, we know that 1400 years ago there was the Islamic invasion of North Africa and many other Middle Eastern countries, and they came with the sword, and it was very clear. It's a military invasion. They were coming with the sword, and many people lost their lives. It's clear. Now it's a smooth invasion, which is actually more dangerous. And they are not doing it only to the Middle East and Saudi Arabia, but to especially the third world countries and developing countries without knowing. However, this is a very clear indication when you listen to this man talking, Michael Sandel. Very soft, very smooth. I mean, if there is a Satan, this guy, in my opinion, is worse than Satan. more dangerous than Satan. Okay, let me explain to you, and you can go to the video and watch for yourself. When he speaks, he's so soft and smooth, and his introduction in the beginning of his speech, he's giving a humanistic point of view about his feeling about the poor, using coronavirus. And I don't know how he came to this conclusion that already there should be laws to prosecute those who do not take the vaccine. This is a dictatorship. Okay? So what is the difference when you say in Islam, we have hadith, it says whoever changes his religion, kill him. And now a person wants to make a law that if you do not agree with the laws that I am as a superior and elite person doing, I'm a professor in Harvard, I know everything, and you peasant must obey. Me and all the other professors, we are going to make a law, and that law will say if you don't take the vaccine, he didn't say it, that we will kill you, but there's punishment. First time maybe you pay a fine, the second time you go to prison, the third time you will be killed, until people get used to that, and then if you don't do what we say, we kill you. So if you change your religion, we kill you. That is known in the Islamic teaching, hadith. It says if you change your religion, you should be killed. And now, if you don't follow the elite, you should be killed. Who was the leader of Islam? Was the elite, was the top. Okay? So this man is already made up his mind that everybody must take this vaccine. Look, I am not against anyone who wants to take the vaccine, but it's a free choice. You cannot impose your opinion on me. You cannot tell me take this drug because I want you to do so. No. What if I don't want it? You want it, take it. You think it will protect you from that virus? Hey, good luck to you. But don't go around forcing others to take it like you. And by the same token, if I took the vaccine, I can't come to you and tell you don't, or I can't, I don't take the, let's say I didn't take the vaccine, I cannot come to you and say, you must not take that vaccine. People have to make their own choices. Otherwise, you are that's they want to remove the dictatorship that it came to us 1400 years ago and replace it with Marxism, which more recent dictatorship. What is the difference whether it's old or contemporary? No difference. It's still dictatorship. And the thing is, the people, young, and there was no old but grown-up people, like in their 50s. I could see their eyes listening to him. They are absorbed with his words. And he's really smooth. Very smooth. I guess the petrodollar oil really lubricate everything, including this guy's speech. Well lubricated, son of... Okay, very well lubricated. And I can see some of the students who have some religious conviction. They don't want to agree with him completely, but they cannot debate him either. No one stood up and said, Do you know what is in that vaccine? Do you know if it is really, really safe? I'm sure there are doctor students or doctors in the audience. So now, these people who were in the 60s uh, influenced by Marxism, now they became professors, and they are top professors, and they have tremendous influence over the students who pay the Google the tuition, how much it costs to study in Harvard. They pay this much money to go and learn from this guy. He then speaks about the poor people. You see, young people are very idealistic, and they really, really, honestly, they want to help others. So he explodes this about saying using corona and the poor, see, linking them together, as we must take the vaccine, obey the authority, whether it is Islamic authority or Marxist authority. Obey. That's at the end. Everyone wants you to obey me. Okay? So he speaks about the poor, which it is touching to everyone's heart. Everyone, without exception, wants, when we see picture of people uh, hungry and they have nothing to eat, we feel pain. We do. So he exploits that issue. The poor countries. The rich countries had the first dose, the second dose, and some took the third. However, poor countries didn't get any. Is that moral? Is that right? Is that good? Is that... And he pounds on this. Okay, let's break it down. The vaccine companies, they are not charity companies, by the way. When they make vaccine, they sell it to make money. They sell it. How much it costs, I don't know, but it's not the issue. Where does this money come from to pay for that vaccine? From our taxes. My tax and your tax. Okay, so that's extra cost. Let's say I'm paying $10,000 a year taxes. Now they need more money to buy vaccine to send, let's say, to Ethiopia or to Eritrea or any poor country in Africa. Okay, we need more money because we produced a lot of vaccine to help other countries. Where do you get this money? You need more money to buy vaccine. Raise up the taxes on me and on you and on everybody else. Pay more taxes. Because we are good. We are good government. We are good rulers. So we'll make a new law to raise up your taxes. So we take more from you, like Robin Hood, and give to the poor, because we are so good. I tell you what, all religions started, I think, with Judaism. The Jews, the Christian, they give something called the tithing. Everybody probably aware of that. That's 10% of your earning. But that is not by law. That's not mandatory. If you don't give the tithing, and the Muslim also, I think they give 2.5% of their income. All right. So you give that money willingly because you won't fulfill your religious duty, and the synagogue or the church or the mosque will take this money and help the poor. If I don't feel motivated to give that 10%, I could say I'm not giving it. Or the 2.5% for the Muslim. No one will force you to pay it. It is not by force. It's voluntarily you give it. And now, let's say I give 10% or 2.5% or whatever percent I give. But I'm making millions of dollars every month. I have a lot of money, let's say. I don't raise taxes on others and say we should give more to Africa or to China or to whatever. No. If I'm motivated to help more, I can write a check. Okay, let's say I have millions of dollars coming to me every month, and I cannot use all this money. I don't have need for it, and I see these poor people. They don't have food. They don't have health care. They don't have anything. So you know what? I'm going to donate $100 million to build hospitals in the poor countries, and I'll build schools and help them to get good education and good health until they graduate and they start to produce for their countries. They can become doctors, dentists, and help their people. This is from my own heart. But you do not come to me, make a law to force me to pay you money that I don't want to give. You are mugging me. You are really, that's stealing. You are mugging me because if I don't give you, you will shoot me, you will kill me. You will send people to arrest me and put me in prison so that you can look good. I'm helping the poor, huh? Give me money. Huh? You come to mug regular people so that you can look good. Why you want to look good? Because you want to be in the authority, on top. Okay, why Saudi Arabia and many oil producing countries give money to these colleges and these universities? So that they can control the graduate, the students, to speak for them, to speak for them, to be the hands and the feet of the elite, to fulfill the agenda of these people. Michael Sandel, I don't know if the top leaders of Saudi Arabia, probably I think they know what is going on because they know Islam is out of fashion. They know people are rebelling against Islam. It's not working anymore in Saudi Arabia. Islam is not working. The leading class came to that. That's my conclusion. So how to deal with that? Find another dictatorship that it's smooth to numb the people, and we can keep our position up on top, make the laws, and these peasants follow. This is very disturbing to me, and it should to you, because these are not only influencing the Middle East only, they are influencing the whole world. Okay? The whole world. And they come now not in the invasion that we are used to, not in military invasion. That's all the style now. Everybody can recognize it. They are coming through knowledge. They twist the word of knowledge to serve their purpose. They're twisting everything. This guy, Michael Sandel, is a snake. And he's offering the poison covered with sugar. And he is not probably the only one in Harvard. They might be all like that. And not only Harvard, it's not only one prominent university in America or in Europe. These people are probably puppets of the puppets of the elite. We thank you very much. I'm sorry this was really not what I expected or I wanted to talk about today, but I thought it is really significant and I don't know where it will take us. Thank you very much. We hope to hear from you.